Hello, Aquarius Rising, and Aquarius Moon people. This is your weekly astrological and card horoscope for the week starting May 8th, 2017. And a quick reminder for you Aquarius people out there, if you're ever interested in getting a session with me, you do need to go to my website, integrativemysticism.com. It's the one that's on the screen, it's the one that's in the description bar below. A lot of folks have been sending me emails and comments, how do I get a reading? Go there. And that's where you can schedule a session through the self-schedule app, shows you my availability, or you can order a downloadable video file, whichever suits you. So what is going on with your astrology this week? Well, we've got nothing but good. On Tuesday, we've got the Sun in Taurus in your 4th house of home and family, forming a gorgeous connection to Pluto, currently retrograde in your 12th house, so your past, your privacy, and your hidden zone. And something's going to be returned to you this week, but it's actually something that could be a person, a reunion, possibly with a relative or somebody from your past, maybe the neighborhood you grew up with, somebody from a long, long time ago. And this could actually be you getting in touch with an important root. And we do need to pay attention to those important roots, whether they're good roots, whether they're uncomfortable roots. Those do actually bring us back to our center through the experience that we have interacting. You know, kind of a check on where we were, where we are, and are we where we want to be. There could be inspiration or possibly even a need for you to retrieve something, a tool that could be very useful in the present day. Later on in the week, we've got Mars, planet of action and energy, in your 5th house of love, romance, and your relationships with your kids, forming a tight connection with Jupiter, currently retrograde in your 9th house of travel, expansion, broadcasting, higher education, and your spiritual life, as well as your multicultural and philosophical expansion. And there's a soul connection waiting to happen here with a potential lover, a potential love mate, or possibly even a soul connection with one of your kids going in, you know, fairly deep when it comes to your spiritual philosophy or your personal philosophies. We may finally be able to have those deep conversations. Love may also come in the form of somebody who carries and shares a lot of those same perspectives, priorities, and virtues. You know, getting away from the superficial and getting into the more, again, deep down nitty-gritty of how the mind and spirit actually work within the both of you could actually be a form of intimacy that's better than sex, showing up here at the end of this week. So what is going on with your cards? Well, for your spiritual advice, we do have the card of Salu. It's a card of health, energy, and vitality. And when we talk about Salu, it doesn't always talk about just, you know, physical health. It can talk about monitoring the healthiness of a given situation that's going on in your life. You've got to pay attention. Where are things healthy or unhealthy? Whether it's a job situation that you're in, the home front, maybe it's you're monitoring the healthiness of an atmosphere. You know, are our kids in a healthy atmosphere at school? Are we in a healthy relationship with a friend or a lover or a family member? Maybe it's not even about us. Maybe it's about understanding and acknowledging the health or unhealthiness of a relationship that someone we care about is in. But paying attention to where we can actually make the unhealthy healthy or observe that is very important. You know, especially nowadays where a lot of folks kind of feel like simply observing something is judging it. That's not always true. You can give yourself permission to look at it calmly and objectively, and therefore find the perfect solutions to, you know, to optimize that experience. For your Earth sector, when it comes to your work and finances, we do have the 8 of Pentacles reversed. And there could be some problems going on at the workplace because somebody has missed an important detail or missed some kind of important document in processing that needs to happen sooner than later. This could be delaying an opportunity for a hire or maybe even the dispensation of some cash in your favor. And if you've been feeling like maybe it's taken too long for a company to get back to you following an interview, following an application, maybe there's something incomplete. Either something's not getting processed or we didn't actually submit an additional step. Maybe opportune time for a bit of correction there. The 8 of Pentacles reverse can indicate also the opportunity to make money doing a do-over, correcting somebody else's incorrect work, whether it be a colleague or a coworker. It's not exactly the way we want to get extra, but it's on the table. For your communications with air, when it comes to your friends, your relatives, the others in your life, we do have the Ace of Cups reversed. And, you know, the Ace of Cups reversed can indicate a need for, you know, the people to open up when they're not opening up. And again, going back to that Salu card, sometimes self-censorship and being afraid to bring, to present negativity while living it subconsciously every day is more unhealthy than just simply acknowledging it and saying it out loud. You're still going to manifest negativity even if you're not using your words. And the Ace of Cups reversed is saying that there may be a need for you to encourage somebody to be open and honest about that because they may feel like they don't have a space, a place, or a person they can confide in. This may be an opportunity for some serious closeness, but also to reveal some serious truths about what another is going through when it comes to your friends and relatives. But it also may be an eye-opener into how things really are for that person versus how we thought they were. And that might be something important to know, especially if it's about, say, their relationship or how they get along with the friends that you share, or how they feel at that office. It's always important to have that transparency. For your challenge this week with fire, we do have the Two of Wands upright. Aquarius, don't just say things, okay? Because the Two of Wands upright indicates a lot of things that we don't consider to be promises. We may be thinking we're making idle promises. We'll be treated like promises in the eyes and ears of others this week. Lip service, not a good idea. Don't say you're going to be somewhere and then back out at the last minute. In fact, the Two of Wands upright is basically saying, understand that whatever you do and say, again, if it's being taken as for keeps from other people, learn to understand when they're saying things for keeps too, whether it's a promise or not. However, the challenge this week with the Two of Wands is to, kind of abide by that understanding. When we're talking about the truth and speaking our feelings to people are, and knowing when somebody's telling you the truth, even though you might not want them to. If the Ace of Cups reverse person comes in and you find out that maybe your friend doesn't like your other friend, sometimes we don't want that to sink in. You find out that your brother and your mom just really don't get along and you wish everyone was a happy family. Sometimes we just really don't want to let that sink in. You have to. For your emotions with water and your romantic life, we do have the the Nine of Wands reversed. Brilliant card for love and romance because walls are coming down, especially if it's been a situation where a crush or a partner has been withholding. Or maybe you suspect somebody has been withholding information, not necessarily in a bad way. It might not be bad. They could just be trying to, again, this whole reading is about the unhealthiness of self-censorship when it comes to presenting negative information. Maybe they didn't think they could share it with you. Maybe they're afraid it would make them look bad and it would somehow turn you off. And they're trying to spare that situation. However, again, the opportunity for that intimacy is there. The Nine of Wands reversed can also indicate somebody letting their guard down and finally telling you how much they care about you. You may find out that somebody has a crush on you didn't even know about, or a suspicion may be confirmed. So that is your horoscope, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And of course, if you ever want to get a session, you can always follow the links below, or go to integrativemysticism.com.